For as long as I can remember, Minecraft has always been my favourite game. Having started out on the original Pocket Edition of Minecraft, playing whenever I got the chance, and then later transferring over to the PS4 edition of Minecraft, where young me found a truly amazing find. And that was, everyone, the Minecraft tutorial worlds. Custom-made worlds made by 4J Studios and Mojang to help players through all the new updates, showcasing how to use features of the game and show you how to build the world around you, adding secrets, puzzles, and even treasure hunts to your world for young you to explore. And when I was younger, everyone, I could not get enough of these worlds. Which is why today, everybody, we are going to be going through some of the old tutorial worlds I've saved over the years and see how they evolved. So as you guys can see right here, we have a few tutorial worlds ranging from the oldest one I have to the newest. And the first world, everyone, we have right here is Title Update 19, the first ever PlayStation 4 released tutorial world. Straight away showing the player the massive Minecraft symbol, a symbol of all the tutorial worlds, along with the starting compound area that shows everyone the ropes of the game, allowing people to rebuild this broken house and get all the essential tools to allow them to adventure through the rest of the world. And if you come up here, everyone, you can see we have ourselves a chest with a bow and arrow, a jukebox, and a music disc. And this, everyone, was to showcase the actual music disc treasure hunt that was found all across the world, allowing players to adventure across all the structures scattered around. But it was in this area, everyone, you could find all of these buildings that would showcase actually how to play the game, with over here showing you how to actually use the anvil, or how to trade with villagers, or to actually brew potions, which honestly I think I need today. We can even see over here, everyone, the snow golem and iron golem, how to actually make them, as I'm pretty sure that was the actual last update on this world. We can come down here, everyone, as well to the farming and fishing area, showing everyone how to actually play this part of the game. And honestly, everyone, it's here where I really registered how essential the tutorial world really is. As when I was younger, the tutorial worlds were the only way I actually found out how to play Minecraft. And with new Minecraft having more new features than ever, I even myself feel lost with some of the stuff going on. And I feel like that's the problem with new Minecraft, everyone. Without these tutorial worlds, new players are left in the dark with actually how to play the game. The new actual versions of Minecraft just seem to acknowledge that everyone knows how to play Minecraft, which just isn't true at all. And having these builds to demonstrate and show everyone how to actually play the game seems so essential to me, and is why we need a tutorial world even today. But if we continue through here, everyone, we can see some really cool builds in the horizon, with the main one obviously being this castle town, and I definitely remember this when I was younger. Some more bedrooms and whatnot, and just obviously showing everyone how to make us this actual nice town. Now, everyone, for this world, I actually had originally recorded this on Bedrock Edition. However, there were so many bugs. Bedrock, you're doing it again, mate. First of all, not only was half this world actually deleted, but there was also a massive speed glitch that made it for some reason my FOV was zoomed out and I was walking around at Mach 10. But yeah, everyone, honestly, this tutorial world for me was definitely iconic. This nice fortress on the hill, that was really, really cool. And I definitely spent a lot of time on this. However, as we continue to adventure, everyone, we can find more buildings like this, a redstone tower, whilst also just being a really cool build. We also have these nice ruins here, which is really cool, and this awesome creeper boat, which I love the design of. We also have whatever this is. I do not remember this. Oh, it's a music disc and some boots. Whoa, that's how you know this world is old. The desert temples are still made of wool. We got some sort of pyramid here as well, which is a maze. I'm not going near that. We got this sort of like cliff base as well, which is really cool. Oh, and like a spider cave. I've never seen this before. Whoa, that's really cool. I could imagine young me freaking out over that. But yeah, everyone, because this was such an old world, these little structures, although it might not seem that relevant, were very, very cool back in the day, and definitely a stepping stone in the right direction for Minecraft, and showcasing just the basic features of how to play this game. But I think that's enough for this world, everyone. Let's move on to the next. And next, everyone, we have Title Update 46. Which is one, everyone, I very, very much remember, because as you guys can see right here, I have a few items in my inventory. And this is because, everyone, this is a world save that I actually had played on, and I've just kept it for ages. So, although we have the cool builds, we also have my interdimensional young brain builds. The hell was I thinking? What is this? But ignoring my catastrophic builds, if we come up here, everyone, we have probably one of my favorite tutorial worlds. This being the Elytra world. Now, everyone, this had actually come out when the Elytra was first released. Still having the same concept, everyone, of showing you the ropes of the game. This one had just expanded on it substantially, showing all the newer features, along with the old ones as well. I mean, you got a full diamond beacon, that's kind of crazy. But definitely for me, everyone, this world was one of the ones that I loved. Just because the true extensiveness of it, 4J really went out with this. And having the actual elytra track that goes around the entire world was awesome as well. Only problem is I never actually knew how to use it. But one thing I definitely remember at this world, everyone, was the amount of secret builds. I don't know what 4J was doing when they made this world, but they were having some fun. Because these landforms and just builds in general all across like the bridges and just really high mountains was so cool. I mean, you got a sword sticking out of a mountain, that's awesome. Oh, right, I think this is the update that ocean monuments come into play as well. Whoa, that's really cool. That is an awesome build. But I think, everyone, you can see straight away, it's only a few years apart from the last one, but this world is by far superior. Oh wow, the amount of just features in this world is insane. You even got the new world bordering the old one. Like, these ruins that go across the world are so cool. Oh, and this was definitely an inspiration for me. I loved this. Having this like fully jungle tree base village thing, whatever it was so awesome to explore. Look at this, having all the interconnected little pods where people live. Oh, this was awesome back in the day. I forgot about that. But yeah, this is definitely, everyone, when Tutorial World started becoming more about the building. Especially with this mushroom island. Oh, okay. Okay, that's awesome. I'm getting a lot of inspiration. Holy hell. That is so cool. And you can bounce on the mushrooms as well. Like, so also I just woke up. Let's do some bouncing. Boing. Oh, I can't miss. I'm just too fat. Oh, you even got a little humble shack down here that shows you how to farm. That's really cool. And obviously some shulkers, as this was the update that was the end update. Oh, I didn't realize polar bears were this old. But everyone, I think that is enough for this world. Obviously, this world is massive and I haven't seen all of it, but we still have another world to go through. So let's go. And next, everybody, we have the title update 69, the final Minecraft tutorial world of all time, having been introduced when the aquatic update was first added. And everyone, this is the world, the final Minecraft world. And let me tell you, I feel like Mojang and 4J definitely did do a good job with this world. However, I feel like the ones before this were actually slightly better. But with that said, everyone, let's have a look around. So as we can see right here, everyone, we have obviously the original builds and whatnot, the original aesthetics and like showcasing how to actually do the certain features and whatnot. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like by this point, everyone, the world's kind of started to lose their charm. Although they do have this really, really cool, oh, what the hell? They have this really, really cool statue thing right here in this middle part. It's so cool. I love that build. But yeah, I don't know, something about this world, everyone, although it was very cool to adventure around, I feel like was not as good as the ones before it. And I don't know if it was too focused on building and not enough on actually teaching the game. But personally for me, this was not always that good of mine. But as you can see right here, it shows you how to make things like conduits and whatnot. But I feel like for a newer player, this world this big was too inconvenient to walk around. I feel like there was just too much going on. I feel like it was a bit overwhelming. However, that is a really cool statue area at the start. And I feel like, everyone, this world was more almost like a commemoration of Minecraft so far, because throughout it, it's just all statues of all the Minecraft mobs, all throughout the entire world, which I think is really, really cool, because I think you're actually meant to fly around the world. But you can see, everyone, there is just also the new creatures and whatnot, some of the new fish, but I feel like there wasn't as many cool builds, as the main area was only the real starring part, with the statues kind of being the main concept of this world. Although there is some really cool ones, I gotta admit. I love the ocelot hidden in there, and the phantom with the vines is really cool. Tell you what though, you can definitely see where the new and old world cut off. It's cool you also got like a zombie villager next to the village, not scary for the villagers at all. However, I do love this build right here. Having this like full on like beach cliffside base was so awesome. I love this, and it really reminds me of like the Cove battle map. But yeah, this is definitely a really cool build. I don't really remember it though, but definitely a feeder of inspiration. Although I gotta admit, the woodland mansion builds over here, like the Evoker with the particles, is really cool, and the iron golem looks really ancient. But as I said before, there isn't really that many actual builds. It's more so just the statues, which I'm not a really big fan of for this world, and this is why this world personally for me was not as good. And I feel like, considering it was the last world, I feel like they could have done a bit more. And I feel like the problem with this, everyone, was it was by this time that the tutorial worlds kind of stopped teaching the new players about the game. And I feel like I said before, they need to bring this tutorial worlds back, just to show the new players actually how to play the game. Although I do admit the baby llama has really got damn cute. Oh my god, have I just found a squid? Why is it so dark? This is kind of crazy. I feel like I just found like some like eldritch monster. Oh, it's like a kraken. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, no, I gotta admit, that's actually a really cool build. I love it. It's like kind of like a Kraken, and it's like taking the ship. But yeah, other than some other builds like here and there, I think it's pretty much this world all done. Although there is some underwater things, but I'm actually pretty sure, everyone, this is from the old tutorial world. This is the actually one beforehand that's been like sunk underwater, which is really, really cool. I do actually really like that. Now, the world we just saw is now underwater in this one. That's a really cool feature. But with that, everyone, I think that is all that this tutorial world has to offer. I hope you all got... Oh my god, I fell in the hole again. But yeah, everyone, I hope you all did enjoy this video, and I actually had a bit of some fun looking at these tutorial worlds again. But let me know, everyone, should we bring back the tutorial worlds? Because this is so cool, and I feel like they definitely need them today more than ever. So that's it, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great bloody day, and good bloody bye.